Welcome to the Lehman College Honors Convocation of 2021. Congratulations, honors recipients, graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. These are tremendous accomplishments and represent a great deal of hard work and determination. This year, we had the largest number of honors students Lehman has ever had. Almost 1,000 students are receiving college honors. What makes this even more impressive and almost unbelievable is that you achieved this during one of the most difficult times in the history of the US, and especially in New York City. In addition, many of you are raising families. You're working full-time, often as an essential worker during the pandemic. To celebrate, we have a wonderful program for you with speeches by the president and provost, a tribute to a professor who has served Lehman and its students for over 50 years, a keynote address by a student who will share with you one of the most tragic stories in New York City history, but one which has inspired her to achieve honors. Speeches by our honors students who will share their personal experiences on the path to honors. The Provost Special Student Awards. And we will end the evening with the many shout outs you sent us for all those who helped you on your path to success. And now, please join me in welcoming the president of Lehman College, Daniel Lemons.
Good evening and congratulations to each of you on your achievements during a time of great transition. You may feel that this academic year and the one that preceded it have required much more of you emotionally and academically than perhaps any other. But you have not only met those circumstances with perseverance, you have managed to excel. It's for that excellence that we gather tonight to share in the pride of the entire campus community and in the pride you should have in yourself for the hard work that's gotten you here. Every course completed, every year of study is a major accomplishment. I'm so proud of what all Lehman students have done and achieved in the face of daunting circumstances, and I'm particularly pleased to acknowledge you for your noteworthy achievement that goes beyond the earning credits and degrees and has taken your learning to an even higher level. You've done that by putting in the extra time and effort to master your subjects of study, and you'll carry that learning forward with you after you graduate, and I know you'll represent Lehman College well. Your future successes will reflect well on the college, and the students who follow you will be the beneficiaries. Your class is a special one, advancing in your studies during such a pivotal and transitional time for the nation. Seize this fluid time in our history to seek out the paths that call you. While I know hearing about the new normal makes it tempting to slip back into old ways that may not have been the best ways to begin with, so take some time and think about what you have learned over the past year to enrich your life going forward. Congratulations again for the lessons you've shared with me that are now part of the memories I'll cherish in the years ahead, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, President Lemons. Now, please welcome our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Success, Peter Wosu.
I join President Lemons in bringing you greetings on behalf of the dedicated community of faculty, staff, students, scholars, advocates, and activists at Lehman College. It is no small achievement to graduate with honors, and to do so in the midst of a profound disruption like the pandemic is an achievement beyond most. Indeed, you, the class of 2021, haven't simply weathered the chaotic global events of the past year. Instead, you have done something truly remarkable. You have stepped into your role as future leaders and embraced your part in building a better, stronger world. In the past 15 months, Many of you have experienced hardship, disappointment, and loss. None of that should be minimized. At the same time, however, you have learned to face an uncertain future with resilience, with hope, and a steadfast belief in yourself that makes both possible. Today, I join your families and friends and our dedicated faculty and staff who have been there with you in celebrating your accomplishments and your commitment to excellence, not only as honor students, but also as people who have both embraced challenges and endured hardship. That one little word, "and," is very important. The kind of excellence we're celebrating today goes beyond academic success. And I believe your accomplishment was not gained in spite of hardship. Rather, it reflects all of the challenges you have faced and may continue to face, whether they have been painful, they inspired you to reach higher, or a little of both. The fact that you are here today, ready to go forward in the midst of lingering uncertainty, tells me that although we are moving into a recovery phase, we know the challenges of the past year are not over. Some may be familiar and some will be new, but this was as true 5 years ago as it is today. The difference is that in addition to your honors courses, you have had a 15-month seminar in navigating challenges of all kinds simultaneously and rising to all of them. Whether or not you feel that you succeeded, I guarantee that each of you has become an expert in this field. I believe that this accomplishment says more about you than your GPA. It is a testament indeed to your capabilities and to your strength, and a singular honor in itself. And I join the president in wishing you again congratulations. Today, we are fortunate to have as our keynote speaker a Lehman student, Aissatou Diallo, a major in Health Services Administration. Aissatou's story of social injustice is as relevant today as it was on February 4th, 1999, when it occurred. She's joined by her aunt, Mrs. Kadiatou Diallo. Please join me in welcoming both of them to Lehman College.
I'm very honored to speak to you and inviting my aunt, Mrs. Kadiatou Diallo, since she and her son have played such an important role in my life. I want to thank the wonderful Lehman staff, my teachers, my advisors, my classmates, and my study team, especially David Ashley. I'm grateful to my family, my mom, my 3 and some boys, my sisters, and my nieces. But most of all, I'm grateful to my cousin Amadou, who was taken from us in 1999. Because of him, I'm here today as a graduate and an honor student. In 1996, he came to the US. He wanted to make it on his own. He worked 10 hours and never missed prayers. However, his roommates warned him about the crime in the neighborhood and how Black men been singled out of nowhere. But Amadou was trusted the police. He told his family, "It is safe here. I'm not worried." On January 31st, 1999, he told his mom, "I'm so happy. I have finally saved enough money. I'm going to college." 4 days later, he was shot 41 times by 4 policemen. He was unarmed. He was just standing outside his house. He was only 23 years old. They came upon him and thought he was reaching out for a gun. He was only reaching out for his wallet and his key to his house. In 2000, the 4 policemen were acquitted of all charges. Unfortunately, he was one of many West Africans who died here. Amadou planned ended on February 4, 1999. But his influence has lived on. Mrs. Diallo wrote a book in 2003, My Heart Will Cross This Ocean, My Story, My Son Amadou. She set up an Amadou Foundation at Bronx Community College. On the corner of Wheeler Avenue, where he lived, there is a painting of Amadou on the circle say Amadou Diallo Place. That sign will be there forever. It will never die. It is a symbol that Amadou will always be a part of New York and its people. Amadou and I live in the same building at Wheeler Avenue. He lives on the first floor and I live on the second floor. I used to cook dinner for us. We awfully spoke. He was shy and timid, but not with me. And he continued to help me. When I went to college, walking around campus down, I feel him behind me, pushing me, saying, wake up, you can do it. Just do it, go. And Amadou, we did it. And now I'm working to inspire my three handsome boys. I want to be the example as Amadou was mine. Let's work to make this happen. What happened to Amadou will never happen again. Thank you so much.
Bravo.
Thank you so much, Aissatou, for your inspiring remarks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amadou Diallo, 23 years old, a young immigrant from Guinea, West Africa, as you shared in the story, gunned down by mistake in the pursuit of a victim, a person who was suspected to have raped some other person. And there he lost his life. I want to thank Mrs. Diallo for her fortitude, for her resilience, for her courage, and for joining the Lehman College community today. She's the mother of Amadou Diallo. Your pain is our pain, and the struggle for justice that you have pursued all these years is our collective struggles. I know that I speak for the college community, the Lehman College community, when I say thank you. Thank you to both of you for your presence today as we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our students. Thank you. It is my delight now to ask Mrs. Diallo to come forward and say a few words. Mrs. Diallo.
Congratulations, Aissatou. You have worked so hard and achieved great honors. You holding up the dream that was Amadou's, your cousin. Mom, I'm going to college. Congratulations for dedicating this award to Amadou. Being the cousin of Amadou and living with Amadou in the Bronx, where you share home stories and food together. And when Amadou was gone down, I remember you were not able to give interview in English at that time. You were speaking in French. And at that time, we were all devastated. Our tragedy was so profound that you decided to turn this pain into purpose. And you decided to go to school and to go and take your GED, graduate, and then go to college. And now, after spending some time at BCC, you went to Lehman College and you are graduating with honors. This is a profound honor to me. I couldn't thank you enough. You have exemplified the power within you that show the world that not only when you are hurt, you can turn your pain into something positive, but if you set your mind to something, you can achieve. Thank you so much for this great honor. And congratulations, and I can't wait to follow you on your next journey. I know for you, you will shoot for the stars, and I have no doubt you will go a long way. Congratulations, and congratulations with all your classmates who graduated today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aissatou and Mrs. Diallo, for bringing Amadou Diallo's story to a new generation. He will never be forgotten, and he will continue to inspire us to make positive changes in our world today. In the Honors Convocation, we're honoring someone who has made many positive changes at Lehman College. Professor Gary Schwartz retired this year after serving Lehman for over 50 years. He was the director of the Lehman Scholars Program and the Macaulay Honors College. This evening, we want to thank him for all he's done.
Gary came to Lehman in 1969, just 1 year after Hunter in the Bronx came into its own as Lehman College. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, he studied the classics at Columbia University in New York City and in the UK at Cambridge University. At the recommendation of a friend, he visited Lehman and fell in love with the campus and our students. He was hired as a full-time instructor and taught world classics, Latin, ancient culture, and mythology. In 1971, he headed up the Lehman chapter of Phi Beta Kappa, the nation's oldest liberal arts honor society. In 1980, he became the director of the Lehman Scholars Program, our college within a college that provides gifted and highly motivated students with special courses, seminars, and counseling. In 1999, he became the director of the McNair Program, which is dedicated to helping underrepresented students enter PhD programs. The initiative is named after Ronald McNair, a NASA astronaut and the second African American to fly in space, who perished tragically in the 1986 explosion of the Space Shuttle Challenger. In 2002, Gary became the director of Macaulay Honors College, where he remained for the rest of his Lehman career, preparing exceptional students for top grad programs and leadership positions in their fields. Macaulay provides students with a full 4-year scholarship, an opportunities fund for academically enriching experiences, and a host of other perks. Gary has always appreciated Lehman students' endless capacity to grow and is always thrilled when a student credits him with their success. He has served thousands of Lehman students over the years, and some of those relationships turned out to last a lifetime. He recently met with a former student from 50 years ago. Gary's goal has always been to help students maximize their potential and be good global citizens who improve and serve their communities. We appreciate the 50 years you've given us, Professor Schwartz. Somehow it hasn't been long enough.
I'm honored to be here with you this evening. This is my last opportunity to appear with you before I retire in August after a full 52 years. I've been teaching at Lehman since September of 1969, a momentous year when the Mets won the World Series. And I've been directing honors programs at the college since 1980, a 40-year run, which I've looked upon as my sincere and profound duty to the students I teach, advise, and attempt to gently guide to making the very most out of their usually 4 years here. It is a hard task to advise with dedication, as any of my selfless colleagues in the advising office in Schuster Hall know. They are the real heroes here anyway. What I've done since 1980 is what I did before 1980, talk with students, listen carefully, and make informed suggestions about managing their careers here, enabling them to reach their goals and be successful as graduates in the so-called real world. As time went on, I added 2 other programs to the work I shouldered with LSP. Never did I think of these programs as mine. They belong to Lehman College, as I belong to Lehman College. The work is multifaceted and highly demanding. It is a 24.5-hour-a-day job. The work I did as an honors director was engaging and detailed, and I cannot tell you how satisfying it was. All of you who have made it this far and deserve college-wide honors are not just heroic, you are mythological. You are all Bronx legends. It's enough to have to face what you had to face in your daily lives before COVID-19, and then you were put to an excruciating, soul-killing test forced inside and online. I went 5 weeks without touching another human being between March and April last year. You need no further proof of your ability to deal with this catastrophic events. You have definite harmony with the famed greatest generation who fought World War II. For 1 year and 2 months, you faced death every day. You have emerged alive, and your strength attained and exercised is going to be with you for the rest of your days, along with the Lehman College-wide honors degree you have earned. My advice to you is simple. Commit yourselves to your communities, whether you stay in the Bronx or the island boroughs or in the vibrant towns and the counties outside New York City. I think that commitment to community was the best approach to a meaningful life for me. Invest your effort into growing your community. I've been involved here for 2.5 generations, if you consider a generation traditionally to be 20 years. A college generation is standardly 4 years, so figuring that way, I've been here for 13 generations. I stayed here because this is where I could do the most good. I've seen astonishing changes, great growth, and vast improvement. That's what one gets when one stays in a community, a guaranteed dividend, but you have to be around to take part in the construction. It's been an honor and a privilege for me to serve the students of Lehman College for over half a century. I believe that the effort you've put into educating yourselves will serve you for the rest of your long lives, and that you will be the key to your own success. Remember us, we never forget you.
Hello, congratulations to all our honor students. I am Dr. Victor Brown, Associate Provost for Academic Programs and Educational Effectiveness. Each year, the Office of the Provost presents awards for special achievement in community engagement, leadership, global citizenship, excellence in undergraduate studies, in addition to outstanding academic achievement. It is my honor to present these awards. The Excellence in Leadership Award is presented to the student who has shown outstanding leadership during their time at Lehman College through innovation, motivation, initiative, and perseverance. The student has demonstrated a commitment to creating positive change in our campus community. This year's award is given to Chantal Munoz, a health education promotion major with a concentration in community health and nutrition. Chantal started as a community engagement intern with the Department of International Programs and Community Engagement in the summer of 2020, the first few months of the pandemic. As the office scrambled to find ways to connect with students, Chantal took an active role in strengthening the social media presence and strategies for student outreach. In addition, she was selected as a peer educator through the 2020 to 2021 academic year, where she continued to approach tasks with a cheerful attitude and became a great office representative, organizing many of the volunteers' events while planning for social distancing, remote activities, and meaningful engagement. Chantal seeks out opportunities that focus on community development and will have a lasting impact on the Lehman College. I present to you Chantal Munoz.
Thank you, Dr. Brown, and thank you, Lehman, for this award. I'll graduate Lehman with continuous desires to enhance and change our community and beyond. Thank you so much.
The Global Excellence Award is given to the student who has exemplified global citizenship and service during their time at Lehman College. The student has embraced unique and creative ways to engage with communities across the globe in areas including but not limited to study abroad, international service learning, global studies, and Peace Corps prep. This year's Global Excellence Award goes to Leslie Ferreira, a business administration major who has served as a global ambassador for the Office of International Programs and Community Engagement. She is a leader in the Peace Corps prep program and is now certified as a global citizen. As Summer Global Ambassador for the IPCE in 2020, Leslie not only sees opportunities for cross-cultural learning, but she created them. During that summer, She focused on spreading inclusivity by creating a list of resources to engage students in thoughtful conversation through literature and media. Leslie has continued to bring enriching opportunities that can be shared with Lehman students. She is a true advocate for her peers and a source of inspiration to her community through her efforts with Jumpstart and the Bronx Recovery Corps, as well as the many student groups she's a member of on campus. I present to you Leslie.
Muchas gracias por este honor. Significa mucho para mí y para mi familia. Quiero decirle a todos los que me están viendo ahora que un día pueden ganar este premio también. So muchas gracias. Thank you so much for this honor. It means a lot to me and my family. I would like to say to everybody that is seeing me today that you can also receive this award one day. Thank you so much.
Award for Excellence in Undergraduate Studies is given to the student who has demonstrated excellence in being educated, empowered, and engaged in their academic studies. The recipient has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement by graduating summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA, and has also excelled in disciplinary and or co-curricular activities related to their major, thus modeling excellence as an empowered young scholar who shows engagement in their disciplines. This year's Excellence in Undergraduate Studies Award goes to Carlos Perez Valle. Carlos is a speech language pathology major who graduated with a 4.0 GPA. Besides his academic achievements, he achieved several awards for his activism for inclusion and equity in the field of speech language pathology. Carlos has consistently demonstrated both academic excellence as well as outstanding leadership and commitment to the discipline of speech language pathology through his recognized advocacy for inclusion and equity of minority students in programs in speech language pathology, and for the promotion of public awareness of communication disorders in children and adults. I present to you, Carlos.
Dr. Brown, what an honor. And to the Lehman College community, thank you so much for making me the recipient of the Excellence in Undergraduate Studies Award this year. I will continue these values through my graduate studies as I enter my PhD program in the fall. Thank you once again.
For outstanding academic achievement, a certificate is given to each student with a perfect 4.0 GPA. This year's outstanding academic achievement recipients are Sahar Al-Saidi, Olivia Asher, Yamiles Batista, Lamont Evanson, Valerie Gleason, Prince Ohemeng, and Carlos Perez Valle. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Associate Provost Brown, and congratulations to all our award recipients. Each year, we invite students to submit speeches for honors convocation. This year, we asked them to discuss what it really takes to become an honors student. I wish we could have chosen all the speeches we received. They were truly excellent. The student speakers selected represent the schools of Health Sciences, Human Services and Nursing, Education, Arts and Humanities, and Natural and Social Sciences. They will be introduced by the deans of their schools.
Greetings. I am Dr. L. Gloria Harrison, Dean of the School of Health Science, Human Services, and Nursing. To all of our honorees gathered here, I salute you. You are exemplars of Lehman's best. I am especially proud of the honorees in the School of Health Science, Human Services, and Nursing, as you represent the school's best and brightest. I'm so very proud of your accomplishments and wish you much success. I am pleased to introduce our school student speaker, Ms. Araceli Rodriguez, from the Department of Speech Language and Hearing Sciences. Welcome, Ms. Rodriguez.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Dean Harrison. Being an honor student is everything I was not, and yet it is everything I've become. After my grandmother's passing in 2018, I made the decision to return to school and dedicate it to her. which gave me the desire to do well. In returning to school, my major goal was to bring up my GPA so that I could compete with other students for a seat in the master's program. I had never really worried about my grades. A 70 or better was fine by me. And then I realized, why should I be content with less, knowing that I could give more? Becoming an honor student meant I no longer procrastinated. I gave every class my all and asked numerous clarifying questions to make sure I understood the information without worrying about what others thought. I spent hours upon hours studying, practicing, and conversing with other scholars and professors before group assignments, presentations, homework, and exams. I learned to say no to friends and family because my work was more important than having visitors, parties, vacations, or gatherings. After I completed my work, I would reward myself by watching a movie or show on Netflix, playing video games, listening and dancing to music, reading, and sometimes going out for a few with friends or family. I would take the time to enjoy the simple things that would make me happy and keep me from feeling burnt out. However, what I believe helped me achieve my goals was the support and the encouragement I received from my children, family and friends, coworkers, and my husband. Knowing that my children are watching me gives me the energy I need to push through. I also made them aware of my work and school schedule, so they helped by keeping quiet while I worked, was in class, or studied. My family, friends, and coworkers allowed me to vent to them when needed, wiped a tear or two, gave me advice, and reminded me of my capabilities. Above all, my husband, who has been my backbone and my greatest supporter since day one, would tell me, "You got this, I believe in you, I'm proud of you," or "Let's order out so you can study." If it weren't for them cheering me on, I wouldn't be here. They were definitely a huge part of this achievement, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. My goal was very personal, and yet today I hope to have inspired others, including my own children, so that they know they have all it takes to do great things and achieve every goal they set for themselves. We know that we will be faced with bumps in the road or mishaps throughout our lives, but we must continue to be resilient and persevere. Never allow those setbacks to make you stagnant. Continue to maintain a positive outlook. Look forward to the achievements you have obtained and the goals you have accomplished, and that will make all the difference. Congratulations, class of 2021. And to my fellow honorees, good luck in all of your endeavors. Thank you.
Dear Lehman community, my name is Dr. Serene Ying. I am the executive in charge and interim associate dean of the School of Education. Please join me in congratulating all the graduates, especially those from the School of Education. I'm proud to introduce and congratulate Courtney Wood, an early childhood and childhood education student, for her achievement of being an honor student. Courtney, congratulations, well done. The School of Education is very proud of you.
Thank you, Dean. My name is Courtney Wood. What does it mean to be an honor student? I will tell you what it does not mean. An honor student does not mean you will understand every assignment that your professor assigns you. An honor student does not mean you have it together, because most days you don't. An honor student does not mean you will get the Zoom link to cooperate with you. To be an honor student takes great strength and lots of coffee. To be an honor student takes long nights of staying up late to write papers when you just want to be watching Netflix. To be an honor student takes consistent communication with your professors and diligently checking Blackboard every single day, or sometimes every hour. It takes perseverance, commitment, motivation, and a vision. This past year, there has been many lives lost, from social injustices to COVID-19. Chaos has been circling around us. Lehman College and the professors have played a significant role in helping students during this crucial time, from food banks, motivational announcements, considerations, assignment extensions, discussions, acknowledgement of events occurring, to having our own vaccine site on campus. Thank you, Lehman, for all that you have done and are going to do. We are dedicated to moving forward through our obstacles. Let us continue on our journey with a clear focus and a strong determination to win, not just as honor students, but as human beings for the sake of a better world. Thank you.
Hello, I'm James Mann, Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Arts and Humanities, I want to congratulate all of you from the class of 2021 who are graduating with honors. Well done. In particular, I would like to congratulate those of you who are graduating with degrees in the arts and humanities with honors. We are incredibly proud of you. It is my pleasure to introduce one of our seniors, Perla Talentino, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in English cum laude. Perla has a story that is familiar to many of you. She grew up in the Dominican Republic and came to New York when she was a teenager. She's bilingual, having spoken Spanish at home and studied English at school. She is a transfer student, having transferred to Lehman College because she wanted to major in English with a concentration in professional writing. While she was at Lehman, she became editor-in-chief of the Meridian newspaper. Class of 2021, I present Perla Talentino.
Thank you, Dean Mann, for such a wonderful introduction and for your support. Greetings, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to salute the Lehman College family, faculty, staff, graduates, and families of the class of 2021. I am honored to share with you all some thoughts meant to redefine the concept of honors. In a society drastically changed by a deadly pandemic that continues to claim lives our GPAs can't get back, what does it really mean to be an honor student? Any skill gained in any major is a tool given to us to help construct a better world where equality and justice reigns. No matter which industry we have been equipped to operate in, our being an honor student lies in our commitment to using the knowledge we have obtained to serve others in the hopes for a promising tomorrow. What really labels us Lehman College students as honor students is not just academic numbers or awards, but our ability to remain human. No degree can ever substitute for the integrity, compassion, and kindness the world needs right now. As American writers Richard Bach and Scott Alexander wrote in A Jonathan Livingston Seagull and Rhinoceros Success, though our goals might seem unreachable, with dedication, perseverance, and courage, we can grow wings to fly high, helping each other overcome any social obstacles or barriers and grow together. I would like to thank the Lehman faculty and department chairs for adjusting to the online education system while surviving with us. Your hard work and dedication prove you are more than educators. You are also heroes. What an honor it is to have graduated and be part of the resilient and admirable class of 2021. Congratulations, graduates.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Pam Mills, Dean of the School of Natural and Social Sciences. Congratulations to all of the honor students of the college, and particularly to those of you from NSS. On behalf of the faculty and staff of our school, we are so proud of you. I'm now delighted to introduce Mr. Hector Milan as the honors graduate who represents our school. Like many of you, he's a transfer student. He started his career at Bronx Community College and came to Lehman to obtain his bachelor's degree in sociology. One of his professors said, Hector is an extremely dedicated student. Each week, he came to my Saturday morning statistics class after having worked the night shift on Friday. Hector, you are an inspiration for all of us, and I now turn the podium over to you. Congratulations.
God bless you all. Congratulations to my fellow honor students. What does it really take to become an honor student? I have so many to thank who helped me along the way and make this achievement happen. I want to thank first God for my life, my family for their encouragement and support of my decisions, my wife, all of my classmates and professors for an enriching academic experience, For if not for my classmates who assisted me with this technical aspects of the computer when we were plunged into remote learning, I would have been lost. Thank you. To my professors who made learning an exciting experience, thank you. I also want to thank the adult degree program staff and the Veterans Office staff for all their assistance throughout these semesters. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Together, we embarked upon an endeavor which was difficult but rewarding. For a 58-year-old man to return to school after 30 years was truly crazy, yet amazing. Like so many of you, mine was a difficult journey to the bachelor's degree. I took 4 classes each semester, held a full-time job, was deemed an essential worker during the pandemic, and suffered the loss of my dearest mommy, whom I miss greatly. But I know she's proud of me for being here today with honors. Now it is imperative that we use our experiences, our education, and our determination to make the world a better place to live in. The recent situations we have faced are our guides. The pandemic, which has made us stronger. The racial injustices, which have shown us we still have work to do in this world to educate those who cannot see past their skin color or wealth. Never give up on your goals and dreams. I pray that all of you, my classmates and continuing students, have a happy, fulfilling, and prosperous future. All of our forebears came from somewhere to create this country. Stay strong y pa'lante siempre. Much respect to you all. God bless you.
Thank you all so much. And thank you to our honor students, faculty, administration, staff, friends, and families, and to all those who supported our students throughout their journey here. From babies not yet born, who motivated their mother or father to do their best, to grandparents who have passed away, but who continue to inspire, as Aissatou Diallo was inspired by her cousin Amadou and his message, you can do it. As Gary Schwartz said, the effort you put into educating yourselves will serve you for the rest of your long lives, and you will be the key to your success. Remember us. We never forget you.